Good morning, my friends. It's about 8:30. It's Friday, and I am working from home. I'm on my end of my second week, and I'm about to do some exercise before I start my working day. My working day is still very full, even though I'm working from home, so I am pretty jam-packed. But I'm making sure that I'm doing exercise before work and during my lunch break, and then something after work. And I've started doing a couch to 5k. But I'm finding it, I definitely need to keep moving throughout the day. And also things like getting dressed, no drama days all day. I'm making a big effort, brushing my teeth, doing my hair, brushing my hair for what it's worth. And just making an effort before I go about my working day for me, because that's quite important. Anyway, I'm going to go downstairs, put on a little video, walk my butt off in my living room, and then crack on with my day of work. Well, one co-worker is a little bit antsy. So we pretty much just done our morning workout with Gina, upbeat. There's all of the details if you want to take a look at her wonderful channel. My first workout of the day is done. I'm grabbing my first coffee as well. It's about 10 o'clock, so done about an hour of work, taking my first little break. And I've been really struggling with my water as well. I'm trying to keep my water intake up. When I'm at the office, it's okay because it does kind of punctuate my day, but I'm trying to do 4 of these a day, and I have been struggling today, but yesterday was not good. I'm not done that much so far by 10, so that's better. And have my coffee. And I know a lot of people right now have completely put everything to one side for various reasons, for not being able to get hold of the food that they need, to get food delivered if that's normally your method. I know that we've been struggling, and also just the general being out of your routine, the absolute massive stress situation this is under. And a lot of people have put their keto and just general everything on hold and put it to one side, and that's absolutely cool. So I think a lot of people are really struggling with it, frustration and feeling guilty or bad. Don't, if that works, that gets you through this situation these next few months, then don't feel bad about it. Just put a pin in it and put it to one side. Park the whatever it is your lifestyle. Don't put yourself under too much pressure. Your mental health is so important, and I think a lot of people forget that. So you do you. Personally, what I've been really lucky. I am, as I mentioned before, I've always have been a bit of a stocker-upper and a bit of a prepper. So I've got plenty of things like jars and things like that. Our freezer was already full before this all started. So my plan is, for the last 2 weeks, I've been absolutely fine. And yesterday, we went out for the first time in 2 weeks to see what the supermarket was like. And it wasn't that bad, really. Some things were missing, like lots of the chicken and things like that. But we was able to get a few bits yesterday, and we had an email to say we were actually able to order online, because it's been overwhelmed by people who have not been with it for years. So they've actually released some slots for regular people who pay for the slots. So the plan was, we've ordered an online order for this weekend. We've ordered enough for about a month. And in with the guidelines of, and I'm not ordering, we ordered like strange stuff that no one else really wants. I don't think, like 3 tubs of cream, I don't think that's really on the list of things that people are desperate for. We've not ordered any things like rice or pastas. I've ordered 1 box of eggs for being responsible. We ordered 1 loaf of bread, things like that. So we're being very responsible. The things that I've ordered up quite a bit of are things like cat food and stuff like that. We have been forewarned, we probably only get about half of what we've asked for anyway. We'll take what we can get. So hoping for about a month of not needing to go to the shops a great deal. Might have to nip and get things like meat if we run out of it, but other than that, that's my plan. I don't want to leave the house particularly to be too close to anyone. So that's the plan. So the shopping is coming this weekend. We'll see what happens. And I think from Monday, I'm going to do a bit of a pantry challenge, share with you what I managed to scramble from the cupboards and the freezer and dredge up from the back of the old vegetable drawer. So I was going to hopefully share that with you guys, and if you want to see a bit of a challenge, I think it's a bad idea to have a good clear out. Personally, I feel that we're going to get to an end of this. I think it's going to get a bit worse before it gets better, but personally here, I think probably July we'll start getting back to a bit more normality. So I'm going to do my bit, use what I've got, not go down the shops, not get in anyone's way, not spread anything or catch anything, and just try to stay home for the next month. So that is my challenge to ourselves. So yeah, there's that. I'm going to go back to work with my coffee, more water, and bash out some more work and think about doing another workout at lunch. Now lunchtime's approaching, the kittens are play fighting. I was going to do some workout out here. It's a little bit chilly. It's been really nice this week. Plus I've got laundry, plus I've got loonies and loads of toys to keep them busy. So I think I'll do my lunchtime workout indoors before I have something to eat. Won't we, Mabel? So I've decided on this 28-minute from Body Fit by Amy. I do subscribe, so this is quite a nice channel. She's a nice lady, and sometimes it's a bit too hard, sometimes it's a little easy, so usually something that's good there. Do recommend checking out her channel. I'm going to give this 28 minutes a go before I have something to eat, and let's see how unpleasantly sweaty I get from doing this one. I'm pretty much done. Whenever I do these workouts by Amy, I always think, oh, they're really easy. It's not that they're easy, it's because she's so freaking chill. So that was a nice little lunchtime burn off. I did about 200 calories in the session I did this morning. So all adds up, and hopefully if I'm feeling up for it, I'll do something else later on. But let's go and get some food. So this morning I did not eat my breakfast. I wasn't quite hungry, so I've got it now. It's 100 grams-ish of Greek yogurt, and I've got to splash this blueberry syrup in there. I've got quite a lot of these fruity ones. It's quite a nice way to use them, apart from baking. And I've got a little medley here. I've got some cheese, got some of this really nice brie, and some veggies, and I've got some of this dip. I'm going to finish this off today. Another thing to clear out the fridge. But that's going to keep me going easily till dinner time. There's quite a lot of food here. My appetite's quite low at the moment, so this is going to keep me absolutely stuffed, I think. So I'm almost done with work. Just want to quickly show you. Yesterday should have been our wedding day. Obviously it didn't happen because we're planning to get married on the beach in Mauritius, and obviously we couldn't fly. And all weddings are cancelled here anyway. But my soon-to-be mother-in-law, hopefully, has kindly sent us a little box of roses through the mail, just as a little cheer-me-up kind of thing. I'm thinking of you, which is very sweet for us. So I'm going to put these in some water. It's very, very cute of her to do that. Also, I've had a delivery now. There's a lot of shana about ordering things online. I ordered this about a week ago. I'm not going to order anything else, I don't think, unless it's priority, because obviously putting people at risk delivering things. It's a lot of people are not sure what to do, but then there's the whole, well, people are going to lose their jobs and their contracts if they can't. I've ordered a ton of stuff for the garden to make it nice, because I didn't want to go down to shops and put myself at risk. So I've ordered this. I'm not going to order any more. I've just got some lights in there, so I'm going to put them out where it's a little bit of sunshine, and see if we can get a little charge on these lights to get the garden a little pretty. But I think that's my lot now for ordering online, unless it's things like cat food or food and things like that. I've got one more order due. I ordered over a week ago. It hasn't arrived yet. I've got a feeling I'm not going to get it, but I'll get these lights unpacked and put out into some daylight. So I've just put my lights outside just to get a little bit of charge. What I've been doing is the Couch to 5K in the week, on off. Today I should be on it again, but I'm really tired, so I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go walking around the park with my partner, and we're just gonna do a couple of laps, which is about, I think, 4K, a couple of miles, something like that. So we're gonna go for a nice evening stroll, just the two of us, sensibly away from all other people's. So I think that's going to be our evening little bit of exercise. We are permitted to leave the house for exercise reasons, so we're going to take advantage of that and get some evening sun and a bit of fresh. So for dinner tonight, I'm having exactly what I had last night because I really enjoyed it. So I cooked gammon last weekend and I froze it, just defrosted it a couple of days ago. So I'm going to cook that up in a little bit of garlic infused oil. And then I'm also going to throw in some thinly sliced courgettes or zucchinis, and just some chives. I bought this yesterday on yellow sticker for 24p. So I'm going to give it a little haircut, throw that in and keep growing this. I'm going to put some cream cheese in there to get rid of that. Just it's quite salty because of the gammon, and just some pepper. Keep it really simple. It was just really pleasant. It was really satisfying. So I'm going to throw this all together into the pan take about 5 minutes. Dinner. So I think it looks pretty nice. The courgettes still got a bit of bite in there, so it's nice little texture. I think this is about 400 calories, so it's pretty reasonable, and about 5 carbs. So I'm going to smash through this and think about dessert. We've got our little twinkly lights to work, which is nice, and a few of these down here. It's Friday night, so what I would always do on a Friday night, because I'm sad, is I write a list of all the things I want to get done at the weekend, so that I can tick them off. There's nothing like ticking things off, is there? So yeah, I'm gonna write list of things I want to do this week. Things like I've got to change the bed linen and clean the bathroom tomorrow, and generally do things like that. I want to spend some time in the garden, do some weeding, get some seeds in. And I think I might also get my paints out and do some painting. I'm not very good, but I find it very relaxing, so I might get my paints out. So yeah, that's my Friday night. And thank you very much for joining me if you've made it this far. If you're not already, please consider subscribing. I do weekly weigh-ins. I used to have done hauls and stuff, but I think obviously I'm going to give those a break. Join me next week for my pantry challenge. If you're going to do yours, well, let me know if you're doing yours below. I'd love to check out yours as well. It's going to get wild. We have an expression in our house about when I say to my partner, you need to get ready for a wacky dinner, because it will be wacky. It'll be all sorts of stuff. So he's ready, I'm ready. We're going to get some wacky dinners out this pantry challenge. So please consider subscribing. I am going to keep keto as much as I can for as long as I can until the world goes back to normal again. Hopefully. I reckon my personal belief is going to be July. That's when everyone starts going and goes back to work and starts, you know, getting their lives back together again. That's my idea anyway. Anyway, so please consider subscribing. I will see you guys at the very least for my weigh-in on Monday, let you know how I've got on, and hope you do really, really well. And I'll catch you in the next one for my weekly weigh-in. Have a lovely weekend. I'll see you soon.